Do I need a letter from a solicitor to invite someone as a visitor to the UK? A relative, a family member, mom, dad, brother, sister, whoever that is. Do you really need a letter from a solicitor, lawyer to invite someone, like an invitation letter? The answer is no, you don't. I'll explain it. We have got many calls. I have seen this several times in the at least in the last 5 to 10 years. I have seen uh, calls coming to our office asking us to give a can we provide an invitation letter? They are also willing to pay our fees, etc. But every time we had been responding, no, no such letter is required. I'm not sure if some other lawyers, solicitors are really preparing such letters or selling such letters. But as per the immigration rules, there is nothing like that. Even if something has been put, maybe by you got a letter from a solicitor or something, whatever it says, I don't know what it would really say, that the solicitor is inviting that relative or however that is, but it will not add any value to the application. The visitor visa application will be considered on its own merits anyways, which is on the ties, etc. I'll get into that anyways. So first point I want to write off is for the visitor visa, you don't need the letter from a solicitor or lawyer or invitation letter. That's what we have been asked many times. People call our office and they would ask for that. So this is something I wanted to clarify, that no such thing is required. You yourself, if you are the daughter, son, whoever, whatever is your relation with the person who is coming in, you can write a letter, you can put in. So I'll just give some ideas as to what you can write. You can just write a simple statement as well. It doesn't have to be on any letter or something. They understand everyone is not a lawyer. People, common lay persons, and everyone is not expected to be doing proper legal letters, etc. So yes, you can write even on a simple piece of letter, preferably typed is much better. Write your name and address at the top, the date, and address it to the entry clearance officer or UKVI. In general, it's also fine. Dear sir, madam, and you can just talk about something about yourself, something about what is going to, who you are inviting, and something as to what is going to happen. I'll just take an example over here. So let's say you are inviting Mr. or Miss X, or both husband, wife, mom, dad, whatever that is, parents, etc. You can just write in the subject their name, application for a visit visa, then explain, give your background. We, the undersigned, if it's husband, wife, both are sponsoring, or only one person is sponsoring, you can write I, the undersigned, your name, etc. Then you can state about yourself what you have. I'm a British citizen. I have been working here. You can, to that effect, you also put your supporting evidences. Let's say you are salaried employed. Put your financial documents, 3 months of pay slips, 3 months of bank statements, letter from employer if available. That shows your financial position. About the accommodation, you can write in about the accommodation. We own the property or we rent it. Put any documentation you have, land registry, council tax bill, tenancy agreement, whatever that is. Then that is all about you. Mainly the care is accommodation, and that you will be able to accommodate them financially as well. But the main thing in a visit visa application is the individual who is coming in. This is the most biggest reason why visit visas are refused. So I will also address that as a part of this. So they are always looking for ties, different types of ties of that person who is coming in. Whoever the person is, they will look at their financial ties, which means are they working outside the UK? If they are working, you can address that as well. They are working there. You don't have to go into their application, their information per se, because you may not know. You are not expected to know. You can give your information, your accommodation, etc. State that this particular, how they are related to you and how long they are going to visit. They are going to stay with you. What else can you state? Just made some pointers here. Yeah, give about your finances, your accommodation, write down your phone numbers, emails, etc. on the letter, sign at the bottom, both of you. It can be a joint letter. If it's both husband wife are inviting, one person is inviting, you can jointly sign it as well, one person can sign it. attach a copy of your identification documents, usually British passport, or if you are on some kind of a visa, then your passport plus your BRP card or your immigration status, whatever you have in the UK. So that should be more than enough for the invitation letter. So this is just I wanted to clarify this, that if there is no such requirement in the immigration rules, so you don't need to buy any letters, invitation letters from solicitors, lawyers, anyone who is really selling it, or if you ask for it, I think they may just prepare and give it to you for whatever charges it is. But yeah, so I just wanted to clarify, every time someone calls, we try to tell them, but then rather than addressing everyone, it's much better through this channel we are trying to address it. So yeah, if do try to disseminate this video as much as possible, it will help someone somewhere. So for example, if you, sometimes I've seen the daughter is pregnant and they want to call the mom, or for the delivery, for the pregnancy period, etc. So you can also address those things, if at all, say for example, if that is one of the reasons, important reasons in your life, so that you will be delivering a baby at a certain point of time, you can put your EDD, put your maybe NHS letter or something that says your EDD estimated due date, and accordingly, that will also help the case to show your side of the case. But remember, on the main thing they will always look at is the ties of the person, the financial ties, their payslips, job, etc. If they are retired, then any pension income, any assets they own, property, car, bank balance, anything and everything. Second, no is deposits. Don't deposits just before filing the visa application. Don't deposit. This is a common refusal. I have reviewed many refusal letters. So don't deposit high amounts of monies in their bank account. Home office obviously doesn't like to see, so why is this suddenly some money coming into this person's account. So that is something that many times I've seen on refusals. We've seen high amount of deposits which are unaccounted for, etc., etc. Self-employment also, if it is whatever their finances are, their tax filings, the way the caseworker will look at is, they will look at it the way in the UK a self-employed files taxes, has documents, etc. The bank statements, invoices, tax filings, etc. And we understand that outside the UK there is more cash economy, etc. But then if you just say I have this much income, I have this agricultural income and that amount, and that is never accounted for on the paper, usually they always see in the bank account, on the tax documents, then that will usually not be considered. So remember that thing. So financials, employment, etc., pensions. Secondly, this is the number one. Second, usually that they have to address is any other ties. These are additional things, but the first one is the financial. That is the main one where many applications are really refused. I've seen that. So social ties, if you have, if they go to any temple, mosque, any religious institution, or you can get a letter from there saying that they are a regular visitor or member, etc. That then social cultural aspect. Then the other option would be financial, social, any family members over there. So family. So if, say someone is coming, say your mother is coming and the father is going to stay back, so definitely put the marriage certificate, show the father's identification document that that person is staying there, so this person will be going back for that person definitely. Husband, wife, children, if they have other children over there, put birth certificates, copies of their identification documents. It can be a passport, driving license, or any ID document in that country. So that is family ties. So the more ties, the better it is. They want to see that you have enough reasons to go back to your home country. So these are the main ties that we always look at: financial ties, social ties, family ties, any other ties that you can think of, connections back home, that they will go back. Anything that you can say, this is the reason this person is going to go back. Yeah. So that is the main side. So these things you don't have to address in your invitation letter. Your invitation letter is in your side, your finances, your accommodation. You are stating this is the fact, this is the reason this person is coming. These are the dates of, we want them for 4 weeks in around this month, or if you have exact dates from this date to that date, whatever that is, and that invitation is more than enough. You don't need any solicitor's lawyer's signature on it or on the letterhead, so I don't need to sign on it. You can write it, you can sign it, you can put your own ID documents, and that will save you some funds. And any don't waste your money in getting these invitation letters from whoever is providing them, selling them, etc. So that's all. If you do like this video, subscribe to our channel and do comment if this has helped you below, what you have done, if you have filed, if you, after watching this video, what you have decided, whether you really did again go for the invitation letter, or without the invitations things did work out, whatever that is. So do comment on this. We do want to get some feedback from your side as well, and also it helps other clients who are watching these videos. They will also, through the commenting, etc., they will see what is possible, what others are doing, etc. So it does help with that as well. So do subscribe to our channel, comment, feel free, like, dislike this video, like or dislike, whatever that is. Thank you very much.